Yeah. His seal. Let me see if I can pull that picture up. That was his. That's his seal patch. He's got it on a hat right now. But that was on the front of each helicopter.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Was pretty awesome to watch. He said he wanted to be a door gunner, but he wasn't allowed. He said he was in an office. Yeah, I thought this one was at 8 when I went to go look at the listings. It's like, wow, I got another hour to go. It's like, oh, this is at 9.
All good.
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Yep, it's Saturday night under the lights. We're going to get started here pretty soon. I think we should probably get started. What do you think, Rob? You ready?
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it. All right, we got full case break letter D tonight. Obviously, this is a 12-box Panini Diamond Kings. So this is the second half of the full case that we started yesterday. That was case break letter C. So, you know, those of you that were involved with that, you saw what came out of. Hopefully we get some better cards today. It's still a pretty decent case, but maybe this one will be better. I'm getting better at opening the box.
Let's see how you do with the packs.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. All right. All right. We got box. Fix the camera here. Box number 1. All cards ship. Oh, and like I said in the last, well, yesterday's case, Bryce Harper is on the Nationals in this case.
What?
The check, yeah, what? The checklist says the Nationals, not the Phillies.
I got in just for Bryce Harper on the Phillies there, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I got in just for Bryce Harper on the Phillies. Oh, my money back. But the show goes on. And as you all hear in the background, you know my trusty sidekick Rob is with me. Hey. He has called the case hit is going to be David Ortiz. I think the case hit was going to be who? Who did I say there? Robert?
What did you say?
Who did I say? Oh, yeah, Justin Turner. With the Dodgers, he was saying Boston. So
as much as it pains me to say
Boston.
Boston.
As much as saying, yeah, I don't know. I got you. But you Boston. Never know.
But I'll, of course, take a Nolan Ryan anytime.
Absolutely. Of course, yesterday I said Ricky Henderson yesterday, and that didn't work out.
Orange is back.
Hey, what's up, Jewel? We're doing good, having fun. Get ready to crack some packs. All right, we got Christian Yelich. I'm still gonna call that chickadee dude Bob, just to let you know. Christian Yelich, Milwaukee. Tris Speaker, Cleveland. Artist Proof is Kobe Allard, Atlanta. The 300 is Greg Maddux for Atlanta. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. The Gallery of Stars is Ichiro for Seattle. The crowning moment is Alex Rodriguez for Texas. That's a framed one. followed by Francisco Lindor for Cleveland. And our first hit is Josh James for Houston. This card is number 249. All right. Not bad. We have, for Florida, Miguel Cabrera. Flashback. Anthony Rizzo, Chicago, followed by Jake DeBert for Cincy. Flashback is Frank Thomas for Chicago. Dennis Santana, Los Angeles Dodgers, frame, followed by Bob, Eddie Chickadoo.
We got our first
Eddie Chickadee. Crowning moment is Hideki Matsui for the Yankees, followed by Nolan Arenado, heirs to the throne. Like I said, there's 2 players on this. He's going to the front card. Colorado. All right, we have our autograph. And it's funny, I was going to call him too. We have Cody Bellinger, Dodgers. Autograph. I was between him and Turner.
You're probably not going to believe this, but I was thinking him too.
Aaron Judge, Yankees. And I chose Turner instead. Bryce Harper, non-Phillies. Kevin Newman, framed for Pittsburgh. Mike Piazza, Dodgers, flashback with 3 base. Box number 2. Probably in about 15 minutes or so or less, you'll hear my dogs barking. My wife will get home. Just ignore that. And I'm kind of upset because my Blue Moon keg down in the kegerator was kicked. Just kicked it. You know, Rob went down to fill up the glasses, and it went kaput. So gotta get another one.
Honey, I'm home.
And here the garage door opening. Surprised I didn't hear the dogs bark yet. Hear him whimpering though. There's a fat one, this one I think. Oh no. Just a blank, I think. Yeah, it was just a blank. Gallery of the Stars for Kershaw. Ty Cobb, framed Tigers. George Brett, Kansas City, portrait. Did you do it in alphabetical order?
I know.
Okay. Steven Gonzalez from Minnesota. Larry Walker, flashback for the Nationals. It is Montreal, but it goes to the Nationals.
I got the same flow as...
Yeah, just put it in the same spots. Chance Adams, New York. Yankees, framed. Kirby Puckett, Minnesota. Roger Clemens, Houston. Portrait is Javi Baez for Chicago. Artist proof is Severino, Yankees. Randy Johnson, Montreal, which would be the Nationals. Artist, that was a flashback.
What do you think? We getting Severino back this year?
I hope so. Blake Snell, Tampa Bay. Short. Walter Johnson, Washington. Jose Ramirez for Cleveland, framed. And we have Atlanta, Tom Glavine, 300. All right, here we go. We got Vlad Guerrero Jr., Toronto, dual relic. That's not numbered. Followed by Alex Bregman, Houston. How about Kyle Tucker for Houston? This is an insert auto to 99. It's 87 of 99. Nice hit for Houston. Harry Howman, Detroit. The rest should just be base with one insert. Yep. Chris Sale, Ayers Fifth Row, Boston. Moving along. I do have one more complete 24-box case of Diamond Kings. I got I think one case or one half inner going off early next week sometime. I haven't decided when I'm going to do the other one, so there'll be another one, another two actually. And then I believe next week, I thought I was looking at the release. So I think Bowman Chrome or Bowman Baseball comes out next week. So we'll get cracking on that one too, if that's the case. No pun intended on that. Hey, Goop. Jump to. None. Arenado, Colorado. Arenado, Colorado. The artist proof is Raymond Laureano for Oakland. Aaron Judge insert. Bryce Harper, non-Phillies, Washington. Ricky Henderson for Oakland. Bryce Harper again, Washington. Adrian Beltre. Flashback insert frame. That is for Los Angeles. And we know the Los Angeles for Piazza. All right, what's this mega one up here?
Here it comes.
Raymond Laureano, number 99 for Oakland. 28 of 99. Tris Speaker, Cleveland. What did you get from DQ there, buddy?
It's not. But DQ was like.
Oh, DQ was too busy?
Literally, the line was in the road.
Really?
People were in their cars on the road.
Albert Pujols, St. Louis. Greg Maddux, Atlanta. So what do you got? Where'd you get that?
Quick check.
So this episode of Break This Sports is brought to you by Quick Check.
Our local sponsor.
Our local sponsor. All right, Matt Chapman, heirs of the throne for Oakland. Blake Snell, framed. Tampa. Francisco Lindor, Cleveland. Christian Yelich, Milwaukee. Tuki Toussaint, that's for Atlanta. There's our autograph. That is non-numbered. Robinson Cano for the Mets. Heading out there, Coop. See you, buddy. Have a good night. Frank Thomas, flashback, Chicago. Miguel Andujar, frame for the Yankees. Followed by Bob.
Hey, Bob.
For Chicago. Those that are with the break last night would get that joke.
Chickadee?
Yeah, Chickadee. I didn't know how to say his last name, so I just called him Bob.
Pretty quiet in the chat.
It is pretty quiet in the chat.
15 people up there.
Is baby girl coming in?
She's going to visit. She wants to see it in
Oh,
action.
she wants to see the action. Wants to see what the magic happens, huh? Come on, baby girl.
Shut the door the way.
What's up, Brenna? Now, if you say hi to everyone. There's a bunch of people watching this. You say hi. You're going to be streamed live on YouTube. You going to be okay with that?
Yeah.
All right.
Hi.
The world is watching you. You are officially a superstar now.
Yeah, you're now on YouTube.
You are now a star.
Thumbs up, baby.
You're going to be discovered.
Who'd you get? The same thing as Cooper?
Where'd you go?
Quick check.
See, this episode of Break This Sports is brought to you by Quick Check. Chick Coat Tea.
The iron getting in there.
That's right. Right. So, let's get cracking here on this one. Well, we're going to start right off the bat with a hit. Alex Rodriguez for the Texas Rangers. Followed by Frank Baker, New York. We done? Already? Oh my goodness, that was quick. I guess you didn't like me. Mike Trout, Los Angeles. Heirs to the throne, Blake Snell for Tampa Bay. Justin Verlander, Houston. Our autograph is Kevin Kramer for Pittsburgh, number 249. 19 of 49. Jose Ramirez, Cleveland. Chipper Jones, flashback, Atlanta. I saw Chris Davis in there as a base card, man. He is on fire.
Oh, for what?
For Oakland.
60?
Yeah, I mean he's on a pace for like 100.
I feel bad for that guy.
Yeah, Houston.
Just hit the
Perez
ball.
for Houston. Yeah, all he does is just hit the ball as hard as you can. And Babe Ruth, Boston.
He just dropped out a bunt. Just to hit something.
I'm talking about I'm talking about Chris Davis, one for Oakland.
Oakland. Oh.
Yeah, he's hit he's hit 10 home runs already. I'm talking about Chris Davis from Baltimore. No, yeah, when you're
Does he have
George
a hit
Brett.
yet?
No, I don't think so. Roger Clemens, Boston, 300. Justice Sheffield, Seattle, artist proof. We have the Soto, Gallery of the Stars. Crowning moment is Miguel Cabrera That's for Miami or Florida Marlins. Followed by Big Mo for the Yankees. Crowning moment is Miguel Tejada. That is a frame. Followed by Tony Gwynn, San Diego. Nolan Arenado, frame. Colorado, followed by Vlad Jr., the new kid. Heirs to the throne. And we have Alex Bregman, Houston. Mike Trout, Los Angeles, followed by base. So we are officially a third of the way in. And for those that are new to me breaking, I'm doing the packs with the razor knife. These packs are impossible to open. I don't want to bend any of the corners of the cards. So, hence the reason why I'm doing it this way. So, we should get the women in here.
Oh yeah.
That would be
On the magic hat.
That'd be comical.
I don't understand the magic.
Yeah, they don't get it. Grover Alexander for Philadelphia. I believe that's a Philadelphia Athletics. We'll check the actual checklist on that though. I'm thinking it's the Philadelphia Athletics. All right, that's Gleyber Torres. He's the Yankees. All right, how about Robinson Cano, dual jersey for Seattle?
Not the Mets.
Not the Mets, not the Yankees. Seattle. Jason Giambi, Oakland. Ryan Borucki, Toronto. Lefty Williams, Chicago. I believe he's a White Sox. How about Luis Ortiz? He is Baltimore, number to 99. Shohei Ohtani. Show me the money. Jose Altuve, great ball player. We got Jose Ramirez for Cleveland. Frame, followed by Adrian Beltre, flashbacks for the Dodgers. Every time I see Kirby Puckett, I'm going, Kirby Puckett! You know, like when they used to call him out
Oh yeah.
in Minnesota.
I always think of the game where he,
Yeah.
ran up, made that catch, and was
Oh, I know.
the garbage bag.
Jose Altuve, Houston.
It's a great catch.
I know. Vlad Guerrero Jr., Toronto. We have Christy Mathewson. That's the New York Giants. Jose Ramirez for Cleveland. The Kid for Seattle. Greg Maddux, Chicago. Johnny Bench, Cincinnati frame. Ty Cobb, Detroit. the Riz for the Cubs, Severino, Heirs to the Throne for the Yanks. This is just base. You know the one thing I need to get in here, Rob, is a bigger garbage can.
Especially when we're sorting, what, 1,000 cards?
No. I mean, the amount of packs and crap that I put on the floor, it just, doesn't all fit in the can. So basically, since you said in 147 days, we're less than half a year now.
That's right.
We're on the upswing now. It's awesome.
Now that I've got my sorting down, I can take a beer break in between.
Yeah. Good for you.
Get you a straw.
Need a big long one. How about Pujols for the Angels? We have Trevor Story for Colorado. Pedro Martinez, Dodgers. Otani, Angels. Juan Soto, frame. Ricky, Oakland. About Mookie Betts with Alex Rodriguez for Seattle. We pulled him yesterday, I thought. This is Sean Reed Foley for Toronto.
I like that auto. No signature.
Yeah, at least he actually tries to do something with it. You know who had the best auto?
Yeah.
It was Johnny Manziel.
Really?
George Seisler. Look up Johnny Manziel auto on your phone. Look at his autograph. St. Louis. The Judge. Altuve, framed, Houston. Baez, Cubs. Crowning moment, Dontre Willis, Miami. Joe Jackson, Chicago. Let me just see if I can get the glare off this a little bit. Albert Pujols. That's the Angels. For Randy Johnson, that's for Seattle. Jacob deGrom for New York. That's a pretty cool one. Great picture. So that's game-used material. So, Andrew Benintendi, Boston. That's it for the Mets. Come on. Ken Griffey Jr., Seattle, and Albert Pujols for St. Louis with base. There you go, bud. Was Cully home with Aiden?
Yeah, I put him to bed before I came up.
Really?
8 o'clock bedtime for him.
All right. Now, does he pass out relatively quick?
He does.
Yeah. What's Aiden doing?
Xbox.
Yeah. Is that girl finally his girlfriend? Will he admit it
I
yet?
don't think so.
No.
I keep telling him, like, hey, if you want to get to a movie, I'll drive you.
That's right. Come on. Get to the movie.
Take her out. I'll pay.
That's right. Hey. You gotta show him the popcorn trick.
Yeah. Show me the popcorn.
I'll show you the popcorn trick. How about Chris Davis, the artist proof? Oakland. Javi Baez, Chicago. Crowning moment, Goldschmidt, Arizona. Not a lot of Arizona cards in this, just to let you know. Just a couple inserts. Tom Seaver, Mets. We have Bryce Harper, insert frame. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. A-Rod, Texas again. This is the second one pulled for him. George Brett, Kansas City. We will do a recap at the end of all the autos and the relics, in case you don't want to listen to Robin Mine banter. Montreal, this is Larry Walker for Nationals.
They love our banter.
Yeah. All right. Harry Hallman, Detroit. What do you think? I don't know. Did you pay much attention to golf today? Tiger's getting
I did not.
he was leading at one point. I think he's down back by one or something, but he's got a chance. And I don't really care for Tiger, but I gotta root for him right now. I just want to see him win just to have the media shut up. Dan Jansen. Let's see if I can move this light a little bit. Oh. Boy, that was on camera. That laugh. Tony Gwynn, San Diego.
You know, we haven't had a lot of people ask, like, who they want us to pull. Usually they ask and we pull something.
Chris Bryant. I don't know, I can't get the lighting right for some reason tonight. Frank Baker, New York. How about Jeff McNeil, auto for the Mets? Blake Snell, heirs to the throne. We got Verlander for Houston. Verlander frame for Houston. Acuna Jr., Atlanta. We have Syndergaard, followed by Vladimir Guerrero flashback for Nationals. Slide this one up a little bit. Make a new pile over here. Wet my whistle a little bit. You can tell that's bottle. Artist Proof, Javi Baez. Followed by Forrest Whitley for Houston. Crowning Moment, Albert Pujols, St. Louis. Ricky Henderson Frame, Oakland. Shohei Ohtani, Gallery of the Stars, Angels. How about this? Ronald Acuna Jr., Quad Relic. I think that's like the third one we pulled of him doing this one.
That auto the other night was pretty.
Oh yeah, no.
That was
2 nights ago we pulled one heck of an auto
great card.
for him. It was insert number 2 of 10. Ricky Henderson, Oakland. Rowdy Tellez, Toronto. Alex Rodriguez, Seattle. We got George Seisler for St. Louis. Al Kaline for Detroit. Followed by Cal Ripken for Baltimore. Henderson again, Oakland. We got Honus Wagner, Pittsburgh. We have another Jeff McNeil autograph. This is the second one in the case. Same one. I guess he signed a bunch. Mets. Juan Soto, Washington, heirs to the throne. Gleyber Torres, New York, frame. Nolan Arenado, Colorado, Gallery of the Stars. Bryce Harper, Washington. Kirby Puckett, Minnesota. And just base. All right, so we're 2/3 through. We're actually moving a couple minutes faster than we normally do.
So we were that good.
We're getting that good at this now.
Yeah, the other night I didn't even know who Jeff McNeil was.
Yeah.
Like,
who? I never heard of Jeff McNeil until I started breaking this case. There's a fatty in that one. So we all know that's a hit.
Come on, David Ortiz.
Yep. If you pick that, you get a gold star.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
That's right. You get to wear the championship belt. So I know both my dogs are probably gonna throw up tonight because my father came over, like I said, to watch that video, and he must have fed the dogs about 1,000 jelly beans. Either that or they're gonna crack rainbows. Come on.
What they're watching out there.
I have no idea what they're watching, but they're laughing like crazy. And anyone on the other end of the feed here, if you ever get a chance to listen to my wife's laugh, you will not stop laughing. It is the loudest, most obnoxious laugh you will ever hear. It's the reason why I married her.
I can't stop when she laughs.
I know when she starts, I can't stop either. All right, we have this guy. We had put like 4 autos of him yesterday. Framber Valdez for Houston. Ricky Henderson, Oakland. Alex Rodriguez flashback for Seattle. How about Glaber Day for New York Yankees? Framed. George Seisler for St. Louis. Vladimir Guerrero for Montreal or the Nationals. Aaron Judge, heirs to the throne, New York. I think she has the wine giggles going on.
Possibly.
Here's a Eloy. Chicago White Sox.
Is that orange that had him last night?
No.
I was
Nice. Javi Baez, Chicago. Trevor Story, Colorado. And the fat one is all the way at the end, so at least we know that that's going to be just a relic. Not an auto relic. All right, so we got Javi Baez, Chicago, frame. The Kid, Ken Griffey Jr. for Seattle. Ryan Baraki, Toronto. Arenado, Colorado, Gallery of Stars. Artist proof is Tony Gwynn. Do it this way so you guys can see Tony Gwynn. All right, we got Kirby Puckett, Minnesota flashback. Crowning moment, Joey Votto for Cincinnati. Forrest Whitley, Houston. Yogi Berra, New York Yankees. It's getting closer to being on camera. I can't wait to listen to the feedback on this. Grover Alexander, Philadelphia Athletics. Tyler Ward. This is number to 99 for the Los Angeles Angels. Come on. This camera sucks. It's like my internet's not fast enough to keep to do the focus on it. Shohei Ohtani, Angels. She's laughing up the storm over there. You know what she's probably watching? Nailed It. You know that? That seems like to be the show that she laughs hysterically at. When you went down to get the beverages, was UFC still on the TV?
It was.
Was there a pretty good fight going on?
Nah, they were finishing one fight.
They beat the crap out of each other?
Didn't get to see who won.
The first match tonight, it lasted, I don't know, 18 seconds. It was one punch, and the guy went down. It was like me getting into the ring against someone.
Yeah.
It was it's like, what are you doing?
We laugh. One hit from the worst guy, we'd be out.
Absolutely. How about Vlad Guerrero for the Nationals? Mookie Betts frame for Boston. Javi Baez for the Cubs. Nolan Arenado, Colorado. We got Tom Seaver for the Mets. Oops. Fumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Oh, it was only a matter of time before we got a Framber Valdez for Houston.
He pulled like 3
Yeah, I know.
last night.
I know. It's only a matter of time. Kershaw, Dodgers. George Brett for Kansas City. And Kyle Freeland for Colorado. Larry Walker, Montreal. Ricky Henderson, Oakland. Harry Howland, Detroit. Chris Sales, heir to the throne, Boston. Bryce Harper, Washington. Kirby Puckett, Minnesota. Trevor Story, Colorado. Javi Baez, Chicago. How about Justin Verlander, Houston, quad relic. Game used material. Randy Johnson. That is for Montreal or the Nationals. Crowning moment is Albert Pujols, St. Louis. Walter Johnson, Nationals. Or this is Washington, but
You're cruising tonight.
I know we're
Just looked at the time.
oh, is it the camera? Oh, here she goes. Oh, there she goes. You hear it?
So freaking funny.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys can hear this on the other side, but it's hysterical on my side.
And she's like, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh man, that's great. Makes life good.
It does.
Laugh,
That's right.
drink beer.
That's right. Life's too short. Laugh a little bit. Enjoy yourself. Too much negativity in the world. What better way to pass a Saturday night than drink a couple beers, crack some packs, watch some breaks, listen to your wife laugh. I mean, it's nothing better than that. Here she goes again. Oh. Kirby Puckett, Minnesota. Glavine, Atlanta. Bregman, Houston, Gallery of Stars. Reese McGuire, Toronto. Frame, followed by Syndergaard. That's the first Syndergaard we pulled in the portrait.
It is.
Mets. Ramirez for Cleveland. Followed by a flashback for Cal Ripken for Baltimore. How about How about Juan Soto?
That's your one from last night.
That was my call from last night. 33 of 49.
Nice card.
Absolutely. Bonus Wagner. Pittsburgh.
He had a nice auto, too. Nice signature.
Yeah. That's because he only knows how to spell his name. Juan Soto again. Here's to the throne. Congrats to the Nationals. Big hit. Big hit there. Yeah, I called him last night. I guess I was off the case.
One day early.
Yeah, one day too early. Jose Reyes for the Mets. Harry Hallman, Detroit. The Kid, Seattle. Sale for Boston. Artist Proof is Carl Erskine, Brooklyn Dodgers. Kirby Puckett, Minnesota. Anthony Rizzo, Cubbies. Javi Baez, Cubbies. DiMaggio, Yankees frame. Johnson, Nationals. All right, we got Kevin Kramer for Pittsburgh. His number to 99. Dual relic. Just shines too much. Kevin Kramer. All right, Walter Johnson. And the last three is just base. All right, we're on our last box here. We're way ahead of schedule. We will do a recap of all the autos and the relics after I finish this box. Like I do with every last box, I always shout out to you guys, give you guys a lot of thanks. Thank you for joining us with the break. Rob and I really do appreciate your business. You make our hobby fun. We can't do this without you. So please come back. Join us again. Our success relies on you. Hope you had some fun. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, or if you haven't subscribed yet. Give me a thumbs up. All that stuff, good stuff that helps. I guess your placing or whatever on YouTube, if there is such a thing. So, thanks again. Have a great night after tonight. Have a great rest of your weekend. Should be able to get this all this box up tomorrow. Be out to you on Monday. Some packs makes me feel like an idiot. Should have bought a couple up. How many were down there?
I think we had 2 left, haven't we?
All right. All right, last box. Good luck, everyone. Now starting off, right off the bat, Kyle Tucker, Houston, number to 99. So the last hit of the case is going to be a relic. Randy Johnson flashback. Walter Johnson. Adrian Beltre, Texas. Glavin, Atlanta. Chris Sale for Boston. Chris Davis, Oakland. Puckett, Minnesota. Kansas City, it was George Brett, short, and followed by Javi Baez for Chicago. All right. Mike Trout, Angels. What the heck was that? Cal Ripken, flashback. Vlad Jr. Oh, no, this is not Vlad Jr. This is Vladimir Guerrero, the senior for the Nationals. Honus Wagner, Pittsburgh. And the last hit is Aaron Judge, New York Yankees, jersey. That is a enclosed player use material. Soto for Nationals. We got Zach Greinke, Kansas City, the kid for Seattle. We'll get going here on the recap in a second. Miguel Cabrera for Miami. Alex Bregman for Houston. Artist proof is Joe Sewell for Cleveland. Oh, we didn't pull Syndergaard. Now we got two of them. Syndergaard for the Mets. Portrait. And the rest is just base. Look at that. Look at that. That's called efficiency right there. My man. All right. Here's the recap. Recap of, we'll do relics first. So, Aaron Judge, Yankees. Kevin Kramer. That just doesn't want to. Kevin Kramer, Pittsburgh. Verlander, Houston. Tyler Ward, Los Angeles. Acuna Jr., Atlanta. Rodriguez, Texas, or Tejas. Jacob deGrom, Mets. Robinson Cano, Seattle. Raymond Lariano, Oakland. Vlad Jr., Toronto. And Josh James for Houston. All right. Let's go over autos. We got Kyle Tucker, Houston. Juan Soto, insert, 33 of 49, Nationals. Big hit there. Framber Valdez, Houston. Eloy Jimenez, Chicago White Sox. Jeff McNeil, Mets. Jeff McNeil, Mets. Sean Reed Foley, Toronto. Luis Ortiz, Baltimore. Kevin Kramer, number 249 for Pittsburgh. Oh, this is a relic in there. Sorry, A-Rod, Texas. Messed up there, Rob.
My bad.
Tiki Toussaint, Atlanta. Kyle Tucker, number 99 for Houston. And last but not least, for the Los Angeles Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. That's going to do it for us on this Saturday night. Like I said, this episode was brought to you by Quick Check tonight. Have a great night, everyone. I do appreciate your business. So does Rob. We'll see you, early next week. Have a good one.